the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Garrett Cooper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The set. And the 1-2 hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball
hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Next to hit is Randall Grichuk. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Alejandro Kirk is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Slow little grounder left side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Jays strike for a couple. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Joe Panik. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Taken in by Simeon. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game. Meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. And that misses ball 1. Line hard into left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Marcus Semien is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Ranging back is Brinson. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. Lewis Brinson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Jorge Alfaro is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And Nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Jordan Holloway gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Number 74 is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 74 is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Santiago Espinal is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Brinson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 4.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings in George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. Simeon's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Brian Anderson. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fast.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Marcus Semien. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Giving chase is Brinson. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waving on it is Brinson. 2 down.
Now batting. Right
Oscar Hernandez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Popped up. Rojas calls for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Espinal over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, J.J. Bleday. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder.
And now the first pitch. Lewis Brinson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the last half of the 7th here. And standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Gurriel is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The batter, number 15.
So stepping in is Rendell Grichuk. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Aguilar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Now into the box is Alejandro Kirk. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to...
And they get him trying to swipe a base. Rafael DeLeese has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the pitch. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
On the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a hole.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. So now to the plate, number 74. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 74.
First offering.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So here is Santiago Espinal, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Brinson, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Left center fielder.
So next to hit is Gerard Dyson. Gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. And now here is Jesus Aguilar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the 1st out here in the 9th. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brian Anderson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as